Hello, today I've got another skincare review for you. This time it's of a Garnier product. It's the Garnier Skin Naturals Pure Active Matte Control Hydrating Care. That's supposed to like not make you go shiny and all. Till up to 8 hours. So yeah, personally I have oily skin. I think I've mentioned it like a gazillion times already. But with skincare I think it's important to mention I have oily skin, so personally I always love stuff that makes my skin, or is supposed to make my skin go matte. Simply because, especially now summer's coming and it's warm and it just gets very glowy very quickly. I mean I like highlighter, but when it's like completely oily it's just, yeah. That's just not my thing, so yeah, I always like to try products that are supposed to keep my skin matte. This is supposed to be used on a mixed skin with imperfections. I don't have imperfections on my skin. That sounded really arrogant, sort of. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, except for when it's almost the time of the month and I have like 1 or 2 red spots and that's it. I'm lucky as far as it's concerned, as long as I keep my skin clean. It's just, you know, like my skin is pretty even, so that's really nice. But it is mixed, so yeah, there's like normal skin and then there's oily skin. So yeah, I thought it might be very useful for my skin. I do think this is actually meant for teens, by the way, because it's slightly cheaper than most Garnier products. So that always just makes me sort of assume that it's meant for teens. Also with the imperfections, like, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, basically it works fine on me as well, even though I'm not a teen anymore. One downside to it is also with, you know, the upcoming summer. There's a window over there, that's why I'm pointing over there. Point is, it doesn't have SPF, so I do recommend wearing something with SPF underneath it or on top of it or whatever. Personally, I used a CC cream by Essence with SPF 30 on top of it, so yeah, so that my skin is protected, because this won't protect against the sun. But other than that, it's, you know, really nice product. Here's the actual bottle, by the way. At first I thought the bottle looked pretty small compared to the box, however, then I compared it to my other face creams and, you know, it's 50 milliliters and it's pretty much a normal sort of amount for it. I do actually also very much like the fact that it comes in a bottle, because like when I have a face cream in a jar, I always just feel the need to use a brush for it. Like obviously I wash my hands, like I clean my hands with this disinfectant gel stuff before touching my face, before doing my face routine, but still I prefer to just not constantly touch a product with my fingers. You know, just like with concealers, with anything in a jar really, I don't like touching it all the time. I think it's just going to start looking, I don't know, just not right. I don't know, I just don't like it. So I actually prefer stuff that's in a bottle, because then I can just squeeze it out and smear it on my face. And yeah, you know, I don't have to like touch the product in the bottle, obviously. Also, a little goes a long way with this. I'll show you more of that later. And yeah, so that's basically all I have to say about the packaging and some theoretical stuff about the product. As usual, I forgot what the price was, so I'll look it up for you and put it down below in the description box. And yeah, the way I tested it, by the way, is, well, this is, like today is like my 5th time actually wearing it a full day. I can tell you right now, my skin doesn't have any bad reactions to it, so that's good. But my skin doesn't have bad reactions to pretty much anything, so I don't know how much that says. But yeah, anyways, I filmed myself applying it, and then I also filmed how I put makeup on top of it, just, you know, my face makeup, because I do think that's an important thing to also show, because with some moisturizers it just doesn't seem to cling on right, so yeah. And did it all with a voiceover, and yeah, I'll just show you that right now after I'm done talking. And I'll also come back after 8 hours. It's about 12 o'clock now, so I'll come back around 8, which you'll obviously just see in this video, but you know. And just show you, because it's supposed to keep your face matte up to 8 hours, so yeah, I thought I'd just show you how it looks like 8 hours from now and how I feel about it by then. So yeah, let's go ahead with the testing. So here you can see the packaging again from up close, and here's the bottle. And yeah, the product itself is sort of gel-like. It's sort of a thin, really thin gel. And sort of pale bluish, as you can see there. And yeah, a little really goes a long way. I didn't need a lot to just, you know, have my entire face covered in it. It applies smoothly and it doesn't really have a scent. It smells a bit plant-like at most, but yeah, nothing very, you know, obvious. And I do have a feeling it dries sort of like not completely matte, but not very shiny either, as you can see. Also, it looks as if it fills up my pores a little, which is also nice. And then also, to really try it out, I applied makeup on top of it. This is the CC Cream by Essence. Didn't want a lot of coverage. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to see how it applies over the moisturizer, and it does that well. Didn't have any issues with it. Concealer also went smoothly. Sometimes, like especially underneath my eyes, this is a Makeup Academy concealer by the way, but sometimes underneath my eyes it does go a little bit cakey, and yeah, this time I had no issues with that, so that's also a good sign. I did apply powder as always, even when I'm, trying a mattifying moisturizer. Then I still apply powder simply because I always apply powder, so to give it a fair chance I just pretty much treated it like I would any other moisturizer. And also, wanted to do an eye look later on, so I needed powder on my eyelids at the very least. And then I did some shaping. That also went well, like with some, not very many, but with maybe 1 or 2 moisturizers I ever tried over the years. Did actually things like shaping turn blotchy and weird, but yeah, this one seems to be no problem. And then I just applied some highlighters to get a little bit of glow back into my face. And then my face looked like this. As you can see, it looks pretty flawless. And then after 8 hours, as you can see, it didn't keep my face completely matte. But it did keep it slightly less oily than it would usually be at this point. And also it looked as if my makeup was still pretty much in one place, or in the place where I originally put it. So to just really test that, I applied some more powder. Like I hadn't applied new powder at any point during the day, but at this point I did apply fresh powder, and then everything just looked fine again. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with the results. So that was the entire thing of how this moisturizer applies and how it wears throughout the day. Yeah, pretty much my conclusion is that I do actually like it. Like obviously, like it didn't keep me matte for 8 hours, but I didn't actually expect that. Because oily skin, and like it's a moisturizer, it's not liquefied powder or anything. So yeah, but all in all, I do actually like it. I do have a feeling it keeps my skin a little bit less oily. And it just feels very nice on my skin. It does what it promises in terms of hydrating it. And yeah, so I like it. And that's basically all I have to say about it. If you have any other questions about the product, or things that you feel like I forgot to mention, you can always tell me, ask me, and I'll reply to you. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! To make stripes. Personally, I usually use the like the middle length. But I like the long one as well.